least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favor and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
So now it's a hunt quest to get the materials. Slay a desert salamander in the fields of Karava. So there, I guess. And there's that one along the way as well. So I guess I'll go and do both on the way because there's basically no reason not to in that case. I'm pretty sure I used in that case 2 times in that sentence, but that's neither here nor there. Alright. Beats me diamond sword +1? Maybe +2? I don't remember. Something like that. Something along those lines. Storm Panther. Pretty sure it's one of those, if I recall here. I mean, I could check my menu and find out, but I'm pretty darn sure it's one of those. And then there's this guy as part of the other quest.
Straight home now.
So I may as well take you out while I'm here, right? Slay the enemy. Okay, I will. Okay, I thought I could dodge that in time. But I could not, alas. Okay, that attack was a little bit later than I thought it would be. My level is like way higher than yours, so this shouldn't be too bad though. I wouldn't think. Okay. Something like this. And then sure, do a smidge of this. Build it up for some future battles here. And then start doing this one. If I keep pressing the button, will it extend it a whole bunch or something or other? Here. And then like... Sure, and then I'll have it all charged up for future use here. Maybe I'll use it in the next one. The next one's probably higher level than this. Probably. I would imagine here. Surely. Okay, do that. Any blue swords? It'd be probably the diamond sword. I mean... I don't know here. I should have started with Will of the Wisps is what I should have done. Sure, let's do this. Why not? The blue bar? I didn't know there was a blue bar in this game. I'm gonna be honest. So I guess the answer is no. They're unique swords. Oh? They're like super special? Mayhap? Maybe I'll forge a really cool one after I do this quest then. I don't know. Seen this shops a few times. Oh, I guess maybe I would have seen them but like not realized what they were. Or realize that they were any different in any way. I don't know. I started playing on autopilot, not really thinking a lot much there for a second. But that's fine. Well, I mean, do a little smidge of this. Look, he's just dead now. Look, he got lasered. Here. Do a little smidge of that. Do a little smidge of this. Get lasered again. And then, I guess I should have committed a little bit more, but hey, it's fine. Enemy slain. For whatever quest that was. This is why it's good to accept them and have them in my inventory, because... Oh, I needed that for something.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
I'll redeem that at some point. Okay. Well, after I do this quest and I unlock some new things to forge, I'll definitely have a bit of a look-see if I can get something really cool like that made.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Oh. Yeah, so you're a little bit higher level, but I could have done this quest earlier, so you're not quite my exact level. And it's the same type of enemy. So, like, that simplifies things. Okay. Ow, I'll just get hit by all three of them. Okay. I have one on you, but it's a lower tier, and the only way to get better ones is use the weakened blue sword, and then you can craft it to make better swords. Oh? So, like, there's an experience level to the blade? Oh, he's just saying, like, crafting and, like, upgrade. Not necessarily have to use it. Use the weakened sword into the thingamabob, as in, like... Whoops. No. No, I wanted to cancel it at that point. It just uses, like, a ingredient is what you mean there. Alright, well, that was dumb of me, I realized, but whatever. Whatever. Too late now! Now this is the way that is. So we're riding it out. Multiple tiers. Yeah, I have my, +2 diamond sword, I think. If that counts as tiers, at least. But, completely forgot about it. Okay, do a little smidge of that. And then say... Sure, just charges up, but it's not going to be for this battle at this point. It'll be for whatever the next big battle I do is, I guess. Is what it'll be at this point, sure. That's really, like, barely any damage. Like, that's not the time to be using that, it feels like. Maybe on the, semi-stagger, I should be using that. Just to prioritize building up my meter over, like, whittling down the stagger meter more. I don't know. Because, yeah, it definitely seems like it's not the play to be using it, like, when they're fully staggered. Is very much the impression that I'm getting from that. So crafted with all the gear and items you have should definitely be able to get better than Diamond Sword. So netherite level. I don't know why I didn't use Garuda to grab there, but whatever. Okay, smack. The items and drops you get from the major bosses like Barnabas, use that to craft that unique sword. Okay. So yeah, those things I've been getting along the way. Okay. And I got the salamander skin that I need.
I say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Yeah, and I can deliver that. Oh, but I don't have the option to fast travel because I guess it's not the end of the quest. But hey, I can fast travel here. So that is what I'm going to do in that case. So, hey, hi. I got you the thing. Yeah, literally one of the swords you can craft using Shiva's item. You get an ice blade. That sounds
Any
cool.
trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
I thought the subtitles were weird for a second, and then I looked over at the stream manager, and they weren't. So I think I'm just going insane.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put.
Why don't I give you the one from the first dude that I took out for the other quest as well?
In no time.
Sometime later.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight. You know what this means, don't you? I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Alright, I got Pit Coal Cinder. And now I can return there. Return to the Black Hammer? Yes. Here you go.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Here you go, a Pit Coal Cinder. Sooty black shards recently removed from the equally sooty black depths of the Dravost mines. Scattering them over a fire produces a hot crimson flame, for which effect the substance has long been highly prized by desert fortune tellers looking to strike the fear of the inferno into their superstitious clients.
Pit Coal Cinder? How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness. but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Quest complete. Okay, so stuff is way better. I don't even know what the damage output of my current thing is. Ouroboros design draft. Okay, Xenoblade 3. Diagram detailing the steps to craft a belt to end all belts. The belt of Ouroboros. Okay. Ouroboros recipes unlocked. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, let's see what I can do now. New quest is available nearby. There's another +1 there. Blacksmith Blues 4. Well, then I may as well do that and then come and chat with him. This is what I may as well do. Well, from the lowest tier, then you have to craft them all the way up. Okay. Well, I'll have a look-see here shortly.
Whatever business you have here, see to it quickly, brother. We are expected at Drake's spine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Alright, I guess there's another one here. So, hey, how you doing?
Heard the bad news then, did you?
Are I be able to craft them all right away if they're just the boss weapons? Well, maybe I'll craft a new weapon, but just like the other gear will wait.
With the forge and all that.
Until I do this.
Well, anyway, the mine's just
Maybe
down
I'll
the
check
road
in
from
with
there.
him in a sec.
You and Atty for like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. A Kashik. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
I have to help.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Blacksmith Blues 4. Let's go ahead and prioritize that quest.
How do you...
But I will really quickly, I wish I could fast travel around here, check in with him and maybe see about a weapon then. This is what I might just do. Might not be the worst idea.
Whatever business you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
here,
yeah,
see
yeah.
to it quickly, brother. We are expected at
I figured
Drake's
it would be the
spine.
same thing, but I wanted to try it out anyway. Oh. Yeah, if you had to pick which boss fight, what do you say is your favorite in this game? Phoenix versus Ifrit, Garuda, Ifrit versus Ifrit, Typhon, Titan, Bahamut, or Odin/Barnabas? I mean, I thought the Odin one was pretty epic. The Bahamut one, just for like the grand scale and everything going on, I thought was like really awesome as well. Like Odin and Barnabas felt a lot more epic in terms of like 1v1 in the rain kind of climactic final battle. But in terms of like sheer scale of WoW factor, I think probably Bahamut. Use the
What
forge.
do you want?
So, yeah, let's reinforce. Yeah, and I have like the 2 diamond swords. Stormcry with the wind shard. So spurred by her cries, did wind become storm? Is that the unique weapon for Garuda then? Are they all like these ones? Ice brand and a dark shard. But I need the other swords. I need Ice Brand for that. And, wait. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I made this at one point. Flame Tongue weapon needs Stormcry. Yes, these are them, is the purple ones. Okay. And then you forge that into the 11 bolt. And 11 bolt into grindstone. And grindstone into brightburn. And brightburn into icebrand. And then the... Okay, so it just keeps on going up. I see. So Excalibur is like a separate, unique one. Maybe that's what I'm using right now. Oh no, Excalibur's 3 points better. So I need a Stormcry, first and foremost. Oh, and it's up here to show that it's available. Okay. So I figured I could never make any of these because I didn't have things, but I never noticed that it's a linear list. So it goes in order. So I have to make this Stormcry.
Scratches, right?
No, I don't need to equip it. And then I gotcha. And then with a Fire Shard and Meteorite. And it keeps on going up.
If I do say so.
Dress to the 5s, trophy earned. Okay, and then that becomes 11 bolt with a Ramu's item.
Should last you a good while.
Then it becomes grindstone with Titan's item.
No scratches, right?
And it becomes Brightburn with... Yeah, and that's better than my current thing by a little smidge here. With Bahamut's item, then.
Should last you a good
I think
while.
that is. And then with Shiva's item... to Icebrand.
Right.
And then to... like the thingamabob with Odin's item.
Should last you a good while.
Yeah. So that made my attack go way up. I gotcha. Ouroboros. So that's the ultimate thing there, and I would need to gather like really, really good materials to get the ultimate things. It seems like. Okay, interesting. And stuff here would be better as well. Yeah, all of them have such cool skins too, so you can view the back of the weapon view thing. It'd be really cool if you could do that anywhere in like your menu rather than it needing to be here. It's another gameplay criticism of mine. Okay, so weapon. Let's see here. Hold on, so going in order. Stormcry, yeah, so that'd be Garuda's one. And then Flame Tongue. So that would be the Ifrit one then, I guess. And 11 bolt for Ramu's one. That looks pretty cool there. And Grindstone for Titan's one. And Brightburn for Bahamut's one. And then Icebrand for... It'd be cool if you could, like, rotate around here. For Shiva's one. And then Everdark for Odin's one. Yeah, then there's Invictus. And then these thingamabobs I have. I don't know. Let's see what some of them look like here. So the Ice Blade. I can see it properly here. Interesting, but maybe I'll look for the dark one. Try putting that on here. The Everdark. So I guess that little red thing just means it's the one that I currently have, like, equipped stats-wise. So it's black with the little bits of gold, it looks like. Interesting. Everdark is one more upgrade, too. Maybe it'll be with DLC with Leviathan or something then, maybe? Brightburn might look cool. Nope. Oh. I might be leaning towards Everdark right now. There's so many holes in it. 11 bolt looks pretty cool. Let's see here. Looks kind of cool. It looks a little awkward in the sheath. It does look kind of cool. Flame Tongue might be kind of cool. Kind of matches with my outfit and stuff here. Maybe I'll try that for a little bit here. Or maybe I should get the other weapons just to unlock their skins. Have a look, see if any of them look cool. Flame Tongue and Everdark are your favorites. Yeah, probably for me as well. That's crafting at +1.
Anything else?
Probably just buy a bunch. If I don't have them yet.
Still alive, are ya? Go
Yep.
on, then.
Yeah, so I don't own any of these. So I can buy them just to unlock the skins, right? I may as well.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind.
Then I can have a
you know.
quick look-see.
You're not
Why
for a
not?
better price than that.
It's on me for, like, not figuring it out.
Blind, you know.
But yeah,
It'd better all be here.
there. And then I have one of each of these,
Blind, you
just
know.
out of curiosity. Yeah, some of those are better than my current thingamabobs. Automatically charges magic spells. Nah. Increases limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. Could be good. Increases limit break generation by 6% when dealing damage. And yeah, one's for specific things. Increases gil earned by... Oh!
You'll not find a better price than that.
I should have had that on like way earlier just for like grinding up gil and stuff. Increases EXP earned. Wow. Increases ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. Oh.
It'd better all be here.
Wow. Okay. Like I'm pretty good for gil right now anyway, but huh, interesting. And then there's like, yeah, the crafting materials and stuff here. Adds a new song to that. Yeah, I don't necessarily need them right now. I'll re-get my potions whenever I, like, lose in a battle anyway. But tonics, not necessarily. But yeah, and yeah, I'll get a couple here, and then I have them.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Last elixir.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Upon KO, automatically restores all HP, fills the limit gauge, and increases attack power by 10% and defense by 30% for 60 seconds. Okay, but like, how does it, like, activate? Is it just when it's in my inventory, it'll automatically do this? It'll automatically be used up the next time that I go to die? Because there'll be a time that I try to die on purpose, then it accidentally pops this. No doubt. But then if I restart, then would it restart with the, that not spent anymore from, I don't know. I'm a little bit hesitant just in case.
Come again.
I don't know, maybe I should put on the... thingamabob. The, defense. That's good for damage. I don't know. I don't know. Just like... give me that or something. I don't know.
I'm not much bothered either.
But yeah.
Stews awful full,
Hold on.
please.
Hold on. Let me have a quick look-see here out of curiosity. I go to here, and then all these things. Platinum sword looks kind of cool. Answer, longsword, broadsword, Imperial infantry blade. I almost read that as Imperial infinity blade. That's what I thought that said. Alright, well. No other quests to accept around here right now, it doesn't look like. Okay, so this. Yes. Sure, let's do this.